Pop Squat, coming at ya. By the way, please like, subscribe, and share if you would. CashApp, PayPal, Patreon is over here if you want to send me something to react to. I would appreciate it. And this was sent in by David. David is a very, very wonderful person because I think he sent me a few tracks by heylog to check out. I really have liked heylog stuff. We are going to listen to a track called Please Break My Heart. And it came out in 2020. It's 2 minutes and 48 seconds long. It's got 141,500 plays here on Spotify. I actually remember the name. Let's check this out. I don't know the song. I do know heylog. Why can't I can't seem to find the lyrics for some of these, like when I click on these. Any lyrics? I don't know where to find them. But let's check this song out. Please Break My Heart. Thanks again to David for sending this in. 2 minutes 48 seconds. Let's go. I have inadvertently today had 3 very alternative rock type songs without meaning to. So if you were here for rap, we're a little bit short, although DJ Lucas, maybe a little bit. Let's check out more heylog.
I'm putting 4 ham jobs, let it sit under my tongue. I hate the taste like mint, swallow, then I take a sip. Water travel down my throat with a little white pill. Digest, eat a meal, then my stomach fights again. Look, you got a problem because I know that I do. I hate this routine, but my body's gotta make it through. My hair is barely past mine, and mom says, hey, look, you really need to cut that mop soon before I cut it for you.
Kind of a maybe depressed sounding, but kind of a stoned sounding song, like a very like depressed in a medical way, right? Like opium or like an opioid, just sort of really just sunken and slow and flowing and comfortable, and it's interesting. I wish I had the lyrics in front of me. I guess I didn't even search for the lyrics. Let's see if I can find them. Heylog, not Haylob. Please break my heart. Lyrics. Yeah, right there. I should have looked for them before. Let's, maybe I'll start this over. Wouldn't that be exciting? Please Break My Heart from heylog. Came out in 2020. It's got to be emo, right? This has got to be emo. Pop, emo, alternative pop. Alternative pop. Okay. Let's just keep going. Now we'll back up a little bit. See if I can find the place.
I'm putting 4 ham jobs, let it sit under my tongue. I hate the taste like mint, swallow, then I take a sip. Water travel down my throat with a little white pill. Digest, eat a meal, then my stomach fights again. Look, you got a problem because I know that I do. I hate this routine, but my body's gotta make it through. My hair is barely past mine, and mom says, hey, look, you really need to cut that mop soon before I cut it for you.
So I'm curious here. Was he in treatment for something? Because that's what this sounds like to me. And it is, he says, put 4 hemp drops, let it sit under my tongue. I hate the taste like mint, swallow, then I take a sip. Water travel down my throat when I, with a little white pill, digest, eat a meal that my stomach fights against. Look, you got a problem because I know that I do. I hate this routine, but my body's got to make it through. My hair's barely past my eyes, and Mom says, "Hey, Log, you really need to cut that mop soon before I cut it for you." I, I mean, it sounds like he's like almost fighting cancer or something. I have no idea, but that's what this sounds like to me. I don't know. Let's keep going.
You can break my heart if you want to, but why you coming over with an attitude? I pushed her out the door, it's what I had to do. Now I stress, eat, and it's gonna kill the I think you should know in my life, because I could understand. No, a guy like me, you just took it all for granted. I was running after you, but I couldn't get your attention. Thought I got a hold of you, but I feel cause I'm a fool. Yeah, break my heart if you want to. You want to. Please break my heart. Hurt me if you want to. Yeah, break my heart if you want to. You want to. Please break my heart. Hurt me. I really want to.
Well, that's an interesting one. What else is he saying here? You can break my heart if you want to, but why are you coming over with an attitude? I push her out the door. It's what I had to do. Now I stress eat and it's going to kill the bad mood. I think you should ruin my life because I could understand it. You know, a guy like me, you just took it all for granted. I was running after you, but I couldn't get your attention. I thought I got hold of you, but I failed because I'm a fool. And then just a heavy beat drop and the really, I don't know if it's anger or if it's just insistence in this section at the end here, right? Where he changes the whole tone of the song. Or if that's maybe just the insistence of his own thoughts. It's an interesting change. I don't know what it means. But what do they say here? Heylog is begging for affection. He knows it will hurt him, but he is so used to suffering from those he loves that he has reached a point where he longs for it. Sorry, where he does long for it. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, good. Thank you for the excellent explanation. Yeah, boy, another kind of heavy song here. I think anybody... No, that's not true. I think a lot of people, if they live long enough, they get a really heavy dose of self-loathing because they know the shit they've done that they're not happy about, that they're not pleased with themselves for having done. And that's kind of what it sounds like here. It kind of... Or his brain is lying to him and telling him he's a horrible person, which I'm sure he's not. But he thinks he is, no matter what he thinks he is. He thinks he deserves to be treated shittily. And who knows, maybe he thinks he's ugly, maybe he thinks he's just a bad person, maybe he thinks he's not worthy of being loved, maybe he thinks he deserves the shit that people pile on him, the way they abuse him, and he feels that way because he was abused, like emotionally, by partners, that sort of thing. It could be anything, but that's kind of the feel I get from this, right? But yeah, some people, you live long enough and you think enough about your life. Thinking, by the way, will always fuck you up. I'm not saying don't do it, but I'm saying if you are someone who thinks about their life and like what you've done in your life and what you have yet to do and the challenges that you face and the things you recognize about yourself that you're not proud of, that shit will depress the piss out of you. So be careful. But absolutely you should examine your life. Absolutely you should examine your life. I could fill heurs and hours and hours talking about just myself and my own self-loathing. And I think heylog has a healthy dose of it that he really shouldn't have. You can break my heart if you really want to. If you want to, if you really want to, really want to. I can't talk. I can't read apparently either. If you really, really want to, please break my heart. Hurt me if you really, really want to. You can break my heart if you want to, if you really want. Please break my heart. Hurt me. I really, really want you to. Because that's love, is to be hurt by somebody. Because if you've let them in, then they can hurt you, and then they'll hurt you by leaving. And you always knew that you were supposed to be alone anyway, so you let them in just so they can leave you. No, it's bad. Don't do that. Find people you can trust. I mean, and that's the problem, right? Like, I trusted my first wife. That was a mistake. And once you get that betrayal, you don't trust as much anymore. I just don't think it's possible to. Not really. Not to the same extent. But maybe for some people that turns into the desired feeling, like, I knew you were going to leave me. This confirms everything about myself. I feel shitty. I know I'm a shitty person. You've proven to me again that I'm a shitty person by leaving me, because if I were a good person, you wouldn't be able to do this to me. You're not responsible for their shitty actions. That I can tell you for sure. If somebody is going to treat you poorly, that tells you more about them than it does about you. You're not responsible for what they do. But you still have to deal with the consequences of it, which is exactly what happened with me. Great track. Too heavy for me to want to listen to over and over, but a good track nonetheless. Thank you, David, for sending this in. I'm looking forward to the other heylog tracks. Really do enjoy his stuff. Heylog, I hope you're feeling better. papasquatjon. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. CashApp, PayPal, Patreon, right over here. Thank you very much. It is 1 minute to midnight. I'm going to get these uploaded. Bye-bye.